Tonight, the best shooters in the NBA battle it out in the three-point contest. It's time to find out which player has what it takes to beat the clock and his opponents.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Well, it's an event that I really enjoy, guys. Anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a good time. And these guys on this roster tonight can all really stroke it.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry here. He'll have 60 seconds to get off 25 shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and with each make counting as 1 point, except the last ball of each rack, which counts for 2.
Yeah, that's the money ball, Clark, and those shots are usually the ones that end up deciding this contest.
There's no time to waste in this competition. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
But as a shooter, you don't want to keep peeking at the clock in between shots. I mean, you almost have to keep time in your head, but really most of these players have practiced at home before this competition, so they have a decent idea of what's ahead. Curry really catching fire now. He's in the zone.
Good for 13. He's at 14. He comes away with 4 points on that rack. Make it 17. Now up to 18. Finishes his last rack with plenty of time to spare. His score sits at 18 points for the round. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Boy, he put that third rack to bed in a hurry, didn't he? Just about the fastest 6 points you'll see in the shootout.
One point. That's 2. Can't get the money ball.
Not too hot.
Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
A little bump of a slump here.
He's losing his way here. That's 7 misses in a row. Not pretty. His 9th in a row that doesn't fall. 10 straight misses. What's happening to him? Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack. Now with 4. 5 points now. Down to the final rack. And he wasn't able to finish that last rack. He posts a total of just 7 points. Something went terribly wrong out there, guys, with him in that round.
Well, we kept waiting for that point where he'd get hot and rattle off a few in a row, but it just never came.
So it'll be Kevin Martin here.
Well, you talk about a guy with one of the quickest releases in the game. I think of Kevin Martin immediately. He's got an interesting looking shot, but it repeats itself over and over again. That's why he's effective from out there.
And one thing about the three-point contest is you can really see how the pressure builds as it goes along. In the first 20 years of this event, only 5 winners topped the 20-point mark in the final round. And one of them sitting right here.
Yeah, that was a fun day, Clark, but yeah, I think the keep start because it can snowball on you if you miss a lot in those first 2 racks. Boy, Martin really looking good here.
Hits for 15. And now with 16. He tallies 18 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Well, in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. You can't over-adjust. It has to be a very minor tweak. But sometimes, a shooter just has one thought that can get him into a good group. A little bit like a golfer. You just want one swing thought, one shot thought. And if you can get to that point during this contest, you can be in good shape.
That's exactly the score he needed to get himself into 3rd place and secure a spot in the final.
And the young fella, Klay, making it look very easy out here.
Make that 14. Money ball, no good. Bad luck. His 5th consecutive miss. 16 points is his score for the round. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there throughout and posted a decent number.
And so we'll see Jason Richardson.
Jason Richardson, an athletic 6'6" guard out of Michigan State, a two-time dunk contest champ, now going for a shootout victory.
And an NCAA champion, too, at Michigan State.
Right.
Good time, isn't it? If he can crack 16, he'll stay in contention.
Yeah, he's got it in him. I mean, it's going to require pretty good effort out of him, but it's right there for him. Jay Rich looking smooth and steady.
He needs 6 more points. 11 points. He's made all but one of his money balls. 2 more points to stick around. Hits for 15.
As it stands now, he's in a tie for third.
He tallies 18 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Yep, he did exactly what he needed to. If he had a target number in mind, I think he passed it.
I would think so. Man, I'm sure he was more than happy with that score.
And so we'll see Nate Robinson wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat.
And to get to the next round, he'll need at least 18 points. That is obviously not going to be easy. We better wish him luck right now.
He's got 8. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad. Now 9 points. He needs 8 points more to move on. 2 racks remaining. He needs 6 points more to advance. Good for 13. Make that 14. 1 more to move on.
Nice finish. Well done.
That equals the best score of this round, Kevin.
He tallies 18 points. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
Curry's got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
I think we've seen an outstanding competition so far. I mean, the scores have been tremendous.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. Excellent shooting across the board. This is very high-quality stuff.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry